hear from all the respondents in the suits before Mr. President went on to make that broadcast. So, from the get go, they had already breached the law. And having Garba Shehu come out to say that they have never asked the CBN to breach, is it more of shifting the goalpost? Trying to say, look, we have no business in this. This is not about us. It's about the CBN. Should it be that way? Because already Mr. President breached the law when he went out to make that broadcast and then told Nigerians that the old 500 and old 1,000 naira has ceased to be illegal tender as far as Nigeria is concerned. Now, trying to exonerate themselves at this point, is it more like trying to shift the goalpost? Telling
I think that's the reality that we are seeing today. That is the glaring reality. The presidency wants to exonerate itself in all rights from this particular, should I say, call it a negligence of the Central Bank of Nigeria. The judgment was served.
Is it the negligence of the Central Bank?
This of the CBN governor.
Can we call that? Is he his negligence or that of the presidency? Because it was the president who told Nigerians, look, I have heard your cry. I have seen your plight. And I'm sorry you're going through what you're going through. But what we're trying to do is to help build our economy. And if I heard him right, he said, this policy has helped to mop up to a large extent some monies that have been kept outside the vault. Right? Also, he said he knows that there are people who are hell-bent on using the money to vote, to do vote buying. And this will help to curb it. That didn't come from the CBN governor. It came from the president. So whose negligence? Is it CBN now or the president?
No, the CBN came through to tell Nigerians that based on their intelligence as an agency of government,
yes,
that this policy, one of the major aims, is to curb vote buying for during and after the elections.
Let's be fair. Let's be fair on the CBN. They said, and so we'll be fair on them, before the issue of vote buying came up. First words of the CBN, the banks generally. So you could see people go to banks, they couldn't get the exact amount they wanted because some people stacked this money somewhere. So let's be fair on the CBN. Of which, when this whole money swap policy started, the CBN governor came out to say about 2-point-something trillion has been retrieved
so far.
One, also, he said it will help to curb this issue of ransom paying, where kidnappers kidnap you and they are making demands of some, money out of this world. All fairness, it has dropped drastically. Some attributed it maybe to the elections, because we have seen during elections some of these anomalies stem down a bit. As soon as the elections are over, the hoodlums, or whatever they call them unscrupulous elements, get to understand the direction of the new government in power. Boom, they strike again. So before the vote buying came up, it wasn't more like vote buying, but first it